The Middle Archives call me tally journalist. Guys, with all due respect, I'm going to explain something. Tally journalists don't do their homework. They don't research. They don't fact check. What I am is a personal journalist. I fact check everything I do. I'm a blogger. Well, I start coming to terms with the fact that I blog. And that. I'm a horror author. I scare people. I also am a science fiction writer. As in, I like to write stories that really engage one's mind. Makes people think. So think about what I'm saying. When you saw my blog I did, No One Understands Chicago. I got some positive feedback with that blog entry. One of my friends from Chicago, who lives in London now, saw that and was like, oh my god, it's so heavy. She realized why I wrote it. She understood. As I mentioned this one band on the blog. This band has a drummer with 1.5 arms. And they play like you. How I can tell they have a drummer that has a part of an arm. You have to see the video completed. So, Middle Archives, think what I'm saying here. You should put the book link back up for Brilliant Skies book. The book I did with that Brilliant Skies on the cover. That's the design work. That's for photo. As for Tally Pearl vs. Sport, you should put that back up too, because I more or less spent time on that anthology. If you want more information on that anthology, email me. I'll give you the discount code to get copies of this one. For you guys to have for yourselves. I'll give a very generous discount code for review purposes. I don't know if you do book reviews on there or not, but if you have, it's not a bad idea if you have authors who became writers because of heavy metal music, especially thrash metal. But with this anthology I'm doing, this is an ensemble project. Those were born in the 1970s. Were kids in the 80s and became early teenagers in the 1990s to became the 20s and mid to late 90s. That era I'm talking to. If you understand why I'm doing this, go read up on what happened in recent years with Ken Hovind, his son, and with Ken Ham and Ray Coleman. They did a story with somebody probably plagiarized in a collection. I don't know if it's true now, but I'm looking at this. I'm following up on it. I'm looking at it and I go, I don't know how true this is, but I think it probably is. Knowing that situation, where as a Genesis camp, they fabricate everything, right? Okay. I'm not fabricating my blogs. As long as it's rooted in fact. My fiction got mistaken for non-fiction. It's kind of funny. One magazine I submitted to, I just submitted passenger to that magazine. They said it read like a goth non-fiction article. I'm laughing because I'll tell you why. I just got done writing a non-fiction stint, so my fiction sort of reflected that a bit. So if you look at my blogs, you look at this, you realize what I have is journalistic merit. I fact check everything I have. I show my sources. I have more than one source in my articles. And my blogs have probably 7 sources. So you have to think what I'm saying here. Am I a tally journalist? I do tally purposes. So, I make fun of tabloid journalists. I make fun of them. Because they don't fact check. That's junk journalism, pal. So that's what I'm saying. You're saying I do tabloid articles. Well, they have the tabloid titles, but they have a lot of thought-provoking engagements. I mean, people think, and probably pissed some people off along the way. So hear me out on this one. You want to understand where I came from.